Et salut tout le monde, comment ça va bien? Moi ça va pas mal. Alors on se retrouve pour la suite et a priori on se rapproche quand même beaucoup de la fin de ce RPG que j'affectionne tout particulièrement du nom de GreedFall. Et donc j'ai envie de dire sans plus tarder, en avant. Et hop. Alors, voyageons. Donc nous étions en route. Alors, retrouver, interroger Serra ou trouver un moyen d'ouvrir la porte de Racine. Wait a sec. J'étais pas à la recherche de Constantin, moi? On s'en fiche. Mais ça, là... Pensez à retrouver, interroger Serra. Bon. On va peut-être continuer ça en fait, pour le moment.
Sarah doesn't seem to have returned to her village. Someone here might know where to find her.
If she came by here after having locked us up in the grotto, she would have warned them we were coming. So even if they know where she's gone, they won't tell us a thing.
My child, we have a more urgent task at hand than to find that woman. Your cousin is still reported missing, and must be in great danger.
Ah, voilà.
Yes, that's true.
Ça semblait bien qu'on cherchait le cousin.
The High King can wait.
Bon. Bon, il faut que j'allume la quête pour me dire où je dois aller. Parce que ça fait quand même pas aussi longtemps non plus, pas déconner.
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It looks more like a battlefield. I hope the Donegad and your cousin survived the fight.
Search the area. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what happened here.
Let's search.
The tents are lacerated by what looks like claws. And there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts? Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and animals were amongst the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of the presence of Constantine or Katasak. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
Absolutely. Let's follow the bodies.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the area and taken this path followed by their assailants. This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult. But rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasach wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. But there are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find.
Déjà, on est able to find du loot. Allô? Oh.
This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms?
Yeah.
A crater, without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures. The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly to the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasak are amongst them. Constantine and Katasak must have been visiting this place, perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened and many fell during the fight, but a group escaped down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
Excuse-moi, mais... J'ai cru que c'était une espèce de serpent, mais non, c'est juste un buisson. Bon, accélérons, accélérons. Je vous rappelle que l'objectif c'est de finir aujourd'hui.
The ones who got away fled this way. Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against? Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Protect me in this battle! Your magic is running!
T'inquiète. Allô? Merci. Hey. Ok, le niveau. Ah.
More signs of an explosion. I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions. These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again? Or something else?
Est-ce qu'on sent l'embrouille arriver là? Un petit peu quand même, hein? Un petit peu.
It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only corpses of our own men. Where could these other soldiers have come from?
Effectivement, il y a des trucs bizarres.
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
On est d'accord qu'il n'y a plus rien là. Ouais, des points de compétence. J'avais oublié déjà les gars. Qu'est-ce que c'est qu'on était en train de faire? Qui se souvient? On était là? Non, ça c'est le déséquilibre, on s'en fout. Préparation alchimique de dégâts magiques. La bombe, la grenade. Attaque fauchante, balayer une plus grande zone. Parfois, vas-y. Hein. Ah! Est-ce qu'on prend... Non, on avait vu qu'on n'avait pas de bague niveau 5. Hein. Agilité, force, précision, volonté. On va continuer à constitution. Allez. Alors, donc là, je suis censé encore trouver des indices. Non. Je ne vois rien. Hop, je suis sorti de la zone de recherche. Ah, faut peut-être juste que je continue alors.
There are footprints. Only a handful made it up here.
Ah, ça suffisait de continuer à avancer.
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katazak.
Or anything else.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Your magic is running out. Take a potion. May the shadow engulf our
Ça, c'est dommage. Alors, avant toute chose, hein, le loot, bien évidemment. Voilà. Toi, non, toi tu as rien, toi, ok. Examiner.
It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine. What have you gotten yourself into again? These vials look familiar. Katazak used the very same to stock his potions. He came all the way here. I'm going to pick them up. These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. But what could have happened here? I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see.
Aha!
According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge be in some way linked to this attack? That makes no sense. Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Katazak definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual. But they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katazak.
Unless he himself was behind it. He's a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he can now apply leverage to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. Regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. Perhaps we could return to Wenxavier in order to learn more. Katazak may have returned there. His Voglendyke might be able to tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers participated in the combat. or at least the end of it. They must have some stories to tell us.
That trail seems a better one to follow. Katasach is a good man, but the soldiers and the lions have already betrayed you.
That is true, but I do not see how they could have made these animals obey them. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
Allure. Non, je peux faire celui-ci. Ah, par contre, je peux pas descendre comme ça, faut que je fasse tout le tour. Oh. D'accord, hein. Y a pas de chemin par là. Hein. Nope. Pas de chemin. Bon bah, marche arrière toutes. Go Johnny go, go. Johnny Vegas. Par contre, je sais toujours pas quoi penser de ce qui s'est passé là. Qui a attaqué qui, dans quelle optique? Je comprends rien. Attends, je peux pas sauter là, sérieux? Le chemin il est dessous? On va descendre? Oh l'angoisse! Faut que je fasse complètement le tour. Ouh. Là. Et pourquoi vous attaquez à eux? Ils servent à rien. Dommage. Oh la biquette! Ah, c'est pas une biche. Malheur, il y en a de la bestiole ici. Par où il est le camp? Putain mais... J'aurais pu descendre là au lieu de faire tout ça là. C'est stupide en fait. Bon. Salut. Allez, du coup, il y a tout le monde qui se ramène. Ah, perdu. Et la première bestiole, elle était ici. Alors... Là, il y a le camp. Très bien. Il y a mon lave-vaisselle qui me signale avoir terminé son travail. Il y a ma foi, tant pis. Nous verrons cela tout à l'heure. Alors, qu'est-ce qui se passe ici?
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
Desardet. I am legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you, milady?
I am looking for Constantin d'Orsay, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rattle?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive, wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the cliff top?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me? I can see how difficult your present situation has become. I'm certain you haven't been paid either for quite some time. I cannot solve all of your problems. But what would you say if I took care of that one at least?
A little gold would certainly improve the morale of my men. One of the men I posted there returned during the night.
A survivor? Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but there is little hope that he will come back to himself. His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
I am sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to help the poor boy. I can't take it anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
Concerning the young man that survived.
Did you see the nurse?
Not yet.
Really? I thought that your cousin's life hung in the balance.
Oh,
This boy
calme.
will not survive long if someone doesn't help him. Anything else?
I need to be going.
I would very
J'adore
much
comme il
like to do
parle.
the same.
Ils sont tout
Safe
vénères dans les
journey, Your
dialogues.
Excellency.
Je peux faire quelque chose d'autre. Sacrée infirmerie, hein.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary.
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see. Give me the recipe. We'll go and see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of you, this poor boy might be able to survive his wounds.
I know, I'm so kind. Alors, wow. Violent le dérapage. Ouais. Salut, salut.
Were you able to concoct the potion against burns?
Absolutely.
Yes, I was. Might we administer it?
Give it to me. I'll take care of this. We must wait and be patient now.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know more then.
Very well. I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon. And thank you again for your help.
Bien, 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 bien. Est-ce qu'il y a un TP? Faut que je redescende tout en bas, enfin tout en bas. Faut descendre quoi. Y a pas de camp, y a rien. Hein. Je vais descendre pour attendre 24 heures et revenir. J'étais en train de me dire que ça pourrait peut-être être intéressant d'aller faire l'autre mission en attendant, mais... Pas sûr en vrai. Je vais regarder ce que c'est l'autre mission. Il faut... Interroger Aidan à Venchavaille, ouais. En vrai, hein. Quand je reviendrai, il sera passé largement plus de 24 heures et on sera bon. What the heck? C'est déjà comme ça, hein? Avec la cascade dans la baraque comme ça? Bizarre.
I've heard stories of your exploits. Thank you for all you've done. It's unusual for us to be offered aid by a Renaigse. It seems my Tiern was right. You are on Almanawi. How can I help?
Katasak has disappeared. Would you have an idea as to where he went?
What? But my Tiern followed you to help you. How would I know where to find him?
I don't know exactly what happened, but he took my cousin to a particular place. A place to perform a ritual. Their escort was attacked, decimated by beasts and by magic. And my cousin and Katasak have disappeared.
And you believe that the Tiern has taken your cousin and killed his soldiers? Your heart must beat in shadow to believe that the man who offered you his hand only did so in order to better betray you.
Wait. This is not what my friend wanted you to hear. Perhaps they were wounded. And your master wanted to take Constantine to a safe haven to heal him. We must find them at all costs. Wherever they are, they most certainly need help.
Forgive me, Doneged. Your words are true. I spoke without thinking. But I do not know how I can help you.
There may be a way. I found these vials of potion on the battlefield. Do they belong to your master?
They could very well, but let me see them closely. No, they are not his. This potion does not seem like any of those my master prepares. I do not know this smell. The plants used to make it do not come from here. Another Donegad must be implicated, but none that I know would attack Katasach. May the trees protect us. Who would attack the water that heals? The earth that feels? They must be in grave danger.
Yes. I sincerely hope that we will find them. That they are alive and well. I must go. I need to continue my investigations.
When you have discovered anything, let me know.
I have to go.
Quoi, Bon, visiblement, on s'est déplacé. Alors... Oh. Recueillir le témoignage, retrouver Serra, trouver les moyens, Bon bah go hein. Salut. Bon, on est parti un peu plus de 24 heures, mais bon... Oh. C'est pas ça près hein. Allez, en avant. Mauvaise troupe. Je risque de vous abandonner quelques petites secondes. J'ai fait une petite erreur. J'ai fermé la fenêtre et j'ai maintenant extrêmement chaud. Alors on va aller jusqu'à l'infirmerie. Allez, je reviens dans moins d'une minute, pas d'inquiétude, juste le temps d'ouvrir la fenêtre. Ok, alors. Hop, on se réinstalle. Confortablement comme on peut et on y va.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Konstantin Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. but I thought I saw another Islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of Islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. And you know the rest.
I'm going to have to go and find these rebels.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends. You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Yes. It's best I leave you now. I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
Goodbye and thank you, soldier. I'm glad I could help you.
Excellency, I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good woman, Excellency. Thank you again for saving my soldier.
I need to be going.
Oh, tu sais que j'ai libéré des savants.
Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Oui. Ah quand même, ouais. On va se téléporter, hein, les enfants. Oui. Mais c'est le campement où on n'arrêtait pas de planter la dernière fois qu'on est passé là. Et qu'il fallait justement effectivement libérer les savants. Dommage. J'aurais pu save un peu d'énergie. Quoi qu'il en soit, on loot. Est-ce que je vais devoir taper tout le monde de nouveau? Salut les vilains. A priori c'est bon pour rentrer. Oh. Ah, il y a du cadavre là. Il y a du cadavre et ça sent pas bon là. C'est pas les miens de cadavres. Moi je crois pas. Tiens. ça c'est un cadavre, c'est pas un prisonnier.
Hello. Renaigse, there you are again. What do you want?
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield.
You dare come here and accuse us of taking him? Let me throw him out this Renaigse and his Ilkderen. May they receive this punishment for their arrogance.
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who was protecting him. Katasak, one of your greatest Donegad.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasach, and the Vorst Tire, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Toi tu vas te
Examine
calmer.
him, to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there, and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
You may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
Katasak. Seeing the state of his body, I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad, to have doubted your loyalty. And even more for what we are about to do. Now then. Let's see what story this corpse has to tell. Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her.
Ah. Je peux passer comme ça à l'arrache? Ouais. Là même. Alors. Afra, ma petite Afra. Viens voir par là. J'ai besoin de toi. Je deviens presque poète, hein. Oh ça va, si on peut même plus faire de blagues. Afra! Convoquez les compagnons! My friend! Hop! Elle est où? Oups! Ah! J'ai failli te rater. Let's go back! Et c'est le coup de barre. Tout ça. On est actuellement lundi. Alors ok, j'ai travaillé aujourd'hui. Voilà. Bon, j'ai passé le week-end à dormir quand même. Presque. Ah! Ah bah super!
Here is the body of Katasach. Could you examine it and tell us what you make of his wounds?
Of course. This won't be the first time I've examined a corpse. We note a great number of large, blunt force contusions, covering the entire surface of the victim's body. None of the wounds could be attributed to a blade or a spear, nor are there any visible bullet entry points. Practically every bone has been broken in multiple places. The rib cage was torn open and then collapsed. The open wound reveals multiple perforations of the vital organs. Here, the borders of the wounds have been singed. The flesh is blackened, exposed to a flame, no doubt. And we also note several patches of mineral residue. They seem oddly out of place in spite of the exotic insular origin of our deceased. I would be hard-pressed to tell you which of the wounds proved to be the fatal blow, but one thing is certain.
He was smashed violently by a giant rock that was without a doubt on fire.
Yes. These wounds are similar to those given by a heated cannon shot, though in a less regular fashion.
The dead soldiers we found had identical wounds. As crazy as this may sound, whoever is responsible for this attack is capable of wielding molten rock.
In any other circumstance, your conclusion would qualify you for an asylum. But I stand on the side of the improbable. The natives' powers reside outside the body of knowledge we possess.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katasach, the power to call volcano fires, could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned? Or angered by what happened to Katasach?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All this
Ça marche dans les deux sens, hein, pour le coup, madame.
There is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalas Fair? What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Gedachtas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
Ah. Bah, c'est la merde, quoi. J'ai la vigueur pour me taper par là maintenant ou pas? Ah, il faut intuition niveau 2, ouais, d'accord. Pourquoi de l'intuition? On ne sait pas. Il faut de l'intuition, c'est comme ça. Non! Vas-y, je suis passé tout à l'heure là. Ah, on va suivre la route pour une fois. Cette musique épique là. Je sais pas pourquoi elle est là. Mais... Et 8 heures de marche plus tard. Est-ce que je reprendrai pas le père Pétrus du coup, hein? Personne d'autre qui a une quête là? Non, c'est bon. On est arrivé au bout des quêtes. À mon avis, il reste que les 2 quêtes de l'histoire principale et on sera bon.
Hello, Mev. Renoixe, why have you come here again?
I've come to ask for your help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalas fair on the body of Katasak the Donegad.
Katasak is dead. Under Voshtire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared. Taken, according to a witness. And Katasak suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth? Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katasak.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my wound in the past. Very well, Renoixe. I will help you. And I also wish to gain understanding. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinolmenawi have died. The Anatalas fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember, or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katasak, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Duren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
Partir avec elle ou la laisser y aller seule? Partir avec elle?
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Duren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
Alors, fabriquons la potion. Attends, quoi? The heck? Alors. Fabriquer la potion, ok. Prélever des viscères de charognard sur le lieu de l'attaque. Why not? Et retrouver l'arme. Alors. Pour le camp, c'est par là. Et tu cours, cours, cours vers l'atelier rêvé. Et tu craftes, craftes, craftes. Ah! Faut d'abord que j'aille retrouver les viscères. Tin, 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 tin. Ouais, faut que je fasse tout le tour. Oh. On va prendre un TP. Hein. Voyageons, voyageons. Voyageons. Et par là. Faire de ce sens là. On va essayer d'éviter les fights qui servent à rien. Non mais c'est bon les gars, on trace, on s'en bat les couilles. Ça sert à rien de les buter, ça rapporte plus rien. Ouais. Je me souviens. Tiens, des bestioles. Oh. Je me raté. Oh, t'inquiète, regarde.
Your magic is running out. Take a potion. No magic. Take the potion.
Alors, les viscères de charognard, machin bidule patin couffin. Et l'arme.
I recognize this weapon. It's Catasax, I'm certain.
Parfait.
It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
Oh. Qu'est-ce que c'était que ça? Ok. Donc, logiquement, on n'a plus qu'à aller voir notre copine. Douleur dans la jambe, si vous me voyez dans quelle position je suis en train de jouer, vous seriez mort de rire. Salut, j'ai tout ce qu'il faut.
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Yes.
Tiens, t'es là toi.
Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. But the moon is not yet high enough. Would you like to wait with me?
Oui, bien sûr.
Yes. I will keep you company.
Sit then in that case. And remain silent. I must meditate.
Passez une bonne journée, ça va? Pas obligé de le cramer ton gobelet, madame.
Katasar, we have come to learn the truth of your death.
Tiens, il a plus de trou dans la poitrine.
Ato alkom frangawi brandi, olehana memen adestame haman. Baravridenan tahanemo quate grenfem, linqui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de tahawan kloisam, de talugedon velam, de taragam buledam, de tatamenam reloidan. Adot alamen kante bij dam en antelam vervraagd dan dom.
Katasak, help me, please. Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm. What is this? This monster? Why is it attacking us? I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you. You never should have done that, Katasach. To save one Renaikse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young, blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden-haired was there. And he was afraid. Katasach protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you
Accompagne chez toi si tu veux.
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have
Bon bah
no
tu vas rentrer
choice.
tout seul en fait,
I
hein,
will need to
madame.
return to his sanctuary in the north of the island. He must be hiding there.
You know where he is?
Yes, but I wasn't able to enter. I have one seed, but I need another.
Vinbar is a very powerful Donegad, as well as being the High King. He has access to knowledge that even I cannot attain. He has seen the true face of Enol Mil Frichtiman. His secrets must be well kept. And he would only have shared them with those he loved the most.
Yes. I must find Sarah. She is certainly the only one to know which seed is needed. Thank you, Mev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katasach. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
Farewell, Mev.
Farewell, Mev. Alors... Mais du coup, on suit laquelle? Dans le sanctuaire ou Retrouver, interroger Serra. On va essayer d'aller fixer le sort de Constantin. Je crois qu'ils avaient repop déjà. J'adore ce jeu. Alors. Ouais. Sauf que pour entrer dans le sanctuaire, il faut que je trouve un moyen d'ouvrir la porte. Mais pour ouvrir la porte, je sais pas comment on fait. On va aller voir, au pire on fera des allers-retours. Hein. Trouver le moyen d'ouvrir la porte.
The seed that I have is not enough. I need to find Sarah. She might
Ouais.
be able to help. Let's return to the village.
Hein? Ah. Du coup, il faut que je fasse ça. Tac, tac. Oula! C'est le comité d'accueil là. Bien, bonjour tout le
And so
monde.
you have left the cavern, Renaigse. And here you are again.
I have no idea why you suddenly decided to shut us in there. But it matters little. I must know what second seed is required to open the door to the sanctuary. Now, more than ever, we must find Vinbar. He slew Katasak, and he holds my cousin captive.
Vinbar would not have killed Katasak. He respected him. And why would he bother with your cousin?
I have no idea why, but I know this to be true. The Tiana Hakkadactus revealed this to me. Would you accuse her of lying?
No. You are the one who lies like all the other Renaigse. And I thought that I could trust you. I should never have let you enter the cavern. And even less have allowed you to leave there alive. 8 more!
Maybe I'm lucky protect me in this battle. The magic is running out. Take a potion.
Drink the potion.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Voilà, voilà. Tant pis pour toi. Que c'est intéressant ça. Ah, les gantelets c'est pas mal. Allez pas m'énerver. Trouver le moyen de machin. Ouais, donc il faut que je reparte là-haut. Ok. Je suis pas au bon endroit là. Ah si. Ok.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
Que la porte s'ouvre. Ouais. Constantin, j'arrive. Qu'est-ce qu'on a par ici? Rien, à part une belle vue. Voyons voir la carte. En théorie, il n'y a rien, mais s'il n'y a rien, il y a peut-être quelque chose. Non, il n'y a vraiment rien. Ouais, il n'y a plus de coffre, il n'y a plus de loot, il n'y a plus rien. Je sens bien la fin de la fin, jeunes gens. Bonjour, lieu sacré. Vinbar, what have you done? Il est en train de l'enterrer vivant ou quoi?
King Vinbar! Why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimin saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it! You are too blind, too Renaikse to understand.
Leave him!
Bon bah ça va, c'est pas trop compliqué comme combat. Suffit de le spammer.
I cannot. Oh, source of life.
Free him!
Ah,
Damn it!
c'était pas si facile que ça en fait. Et donc il devient comme la statue dégueulasse qu'on avait vue dans la caverne. Voilà, voilà, voilà. Et là, ça devient le bordel. Oups. Je pense qu'on a largement le niveau hein, pour se le faire tranquille. Sauf s'il a encore d'autres phases. Aïe! On va rester tranquillement. Ah, ça y est.
Your cousin is probably freed from his stone prison.
You're right. Let's go see him quick. Constantine, wake up, please, I beg you. Hang on, we are bringing you home to get you healed.
Bah comment, on sait toujours pas en fait. Ouais, finalement, faire toutes les quêtes, bah t'arrives sur le boss et... Bah c'est un no match quoi.
3 days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
Oui, pourquoi t'es pas resté avec lui d'ailleurs? Pas très gentil ça, hein? Pas très shonen spirit, hein?
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day. Let me...
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No, I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, fair cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the 4th time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I would not go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now.
Ouais, ça se voit si peu. T'as juste des branches qui te poussent de la tête.
Waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power.
Pas se ravager, mais non, ça se voit à peine.
Feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it, and in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site, a place full of magic. I followed his instructions, and all of a sudden, what an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened. It seems that Vimbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you? Like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly. Of course. I just want to understand. Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came, and started circling around me. It was incredible! I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon Mil Frictumen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary, according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor. Constantine.
My adorable cousin, I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
Rien.
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
Bye bye. See you later. Apparemment tout est normal. Hein. Il est là-haut. Et le lag, toujours présent. C'est juste à côté. Salut les gars, c'est encore moi.
Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, Karans of Katasach. We learned of his death. Andevosht Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King Vinbar is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into the mountains after killing Katasak and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? Kirtan Sidak. What happened? How could a friend of Katasak do such a horrible thing?
I am sorry, but your High King did not leave me the choice. He was about to kill my cousin, and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nadaig. Perhaps it was for that reason he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wished to see Enon Milfrictiman, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I am just as sorry as you.
Andevosht Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Bladnit, Katasak, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans, so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
Who will win the vote, in your opinion?
I don't know. It is possible. If blood
Is there...
do not take me for someone born last summer.
You
want to influence the vote for your own gain, but you shall fail this time. And you must go before the one we have chosen. Can I do anything else for you?
Non, c'est
I
bon.
must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Quoi avoir l'MC. Alors, c'est quoi la mission là? Gagner la confiance d'un prétendant au moins. Convaincre la reine d'Erdre de nous soutenir. Convaincre le roi Donkas de nous soutenir. Convaincre le roi Ulan de nous soutenir. Ouais, j'ai comme dans l'idée que c'est pas encore fini. D'Erdre Donkas. Hein, on va commencer avec Donkas. On avait de bonnes relations avec lui, si je me souviens bien. Donkas, my friend! How are you today? Oula, pardon.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I am the bearer of bad news. Vinbar, your High King, is dead.
Ande Voshtire. He was a great king, and a very wise Donegad. We haven't seen him in a long time, but his memory shall be honored.
Glendan told me that you would probably be among those who would want to take his place.
I am not looking for power, but Tirfradi needs peace and balance. And I fear the other kings may want war, or be motivated by ambition. The Renaise brought chaos with them, and our island has suffered. We cannot change the past, and chasing away those who came does not make sense. The wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. But wounds can be healed, and my clan knows how to do this. So if you're worried about my intentions if I were to become High King, I'll lay them out for you. We must find balance with those from the remote island and live together in harmony. But for this, we must teach the Renaise humility and to respect the earth.
I would like to meet Enon Milfrichteman in order to find an antidote for the disease that is destroying my people. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
You are a Karants of our clan, and I have witnessed your wisdom and benevolence. I would be glad to help you meet Enon Milfrichteman, and I pray that he will help your people. But you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided, and some are thirsty for revenge.
Would there be a way to make sure that you get picked?
I do not like the idea of using such a method. But yes, there is a way. The High Kings of old wore a legendary crown, said to be a gift from Enon Milfrichteman. The one who became the first guardian is believed to have taken it with him in death. If someone were to wear it in these troubled times, they would definitely be chosen by the others.
And where can I hope to find it?
In the burial mound of the High Kings near the village of Vignamri. But it is said that the path towards it is strewn with spears, and that its entrance, situated near a large dead tree, is guarded by a Nadaig Magamen. It is a deeply holy place, and the Guardian will not let anyone enter without a fight. If you do decide to go there, fill your heart with humility and respect, for those who rest there were great men.
Now we've earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Enon Milfrichteman?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
It may be wise to make sure your pretender's intentions are compatible with yours. And if it's not the case, to find another. We wouldn't want to be the architects of a future we don't like, would we?
you're right. It's a decision that is more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Ouais, ou alors je dois rien faire du tout.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum say.
En fait, ça me concerne pas, tu vois, j'ai rien à y faire moi là-dedans. Et c'est le lag. Bonjour Deirdre. Comment ça va bien?
What do you seek?
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High King Vinbar is dead.
Dead?
Du coup, tu ne poses pas de questions comme le vieux t'a dit. En fait, c'est des questions que tu peux poser depuis que tu les as rencontrées, c'est toujours les mêmes réponses.
Times of peace. But he was plunged into doubt by your arrival. He was no longer at his people's side.
Glendan told me that you would be one of those keen to replace him.
That's true. If Bloodnid was still here, I would have given her my votes and followed her into battle. But since she's no longer with us, I must obtain the title and do what should have been done a long time ago. Drive away the Renaigse and take back our island they want to enslave.
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are on Almenawi. You will have to pick a side.
I see. If you were to be elected, I would need your help to allow me to meet Enon Mil Frichteman. Only he can help us cure the Malachor.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want to drive away?
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
If you were to prove your loyalty, then it's possible in exchange I would help you.
What do you want from me?
For you to help us in our assault against the secret camp of the Soul Lasser. The one in which they are torturing my people.
What do you intend to do, exactly?
Attack and destroy this camp, and those who live in it to set my people free.
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. I need more warriors. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt, but I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people, and you are friends with her twin sister. I would like you to go and convince her to help me.
I suppose I could try, at least.
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight alongside us to set these prisoners free. Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed to assemble. Anything more? You must go talk to Iseld and convince her to fight alongside us. Because without her men, the battle will be tough. Anything more?
I need to be going.
Voilà,
I do not want to interrupt, but I think our priority should be to find Cornelia. I doubt our Mother Cardinal is aware of the Inquisition's actions. She will certainly want to put an end to it all to appease the natives. Whereas, a frontal assault led by Deirdre and her men would only rekindle the conflict. And Cornelia would certainly take umbrage at an intervention of the congregation without even informing her of the situation.
Ça me paraît plus raisonnable. Hop. Alors, tac, tac. Oulan, il est où Oulan? Je ne sais plus. Oulan. Oulan Bator. Du coup, tu risques de te mettre d'erdre sur le ado. Chaud le choix. Oui, c'est un peu compliqué hein, en termes de choix là. Et toi, tu nous proposes quoi? Normalement, il est plutôt cool.
Do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I regret to inform you that your High King Vinbar is dead.
And divorced Tire. He was a great man, although he left us a long time ago. But why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendon has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true, and I will perhaps be able to obtain it. I understand that you may be worried about my intentions, but rest assured, I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings life and prosperity by creating an alliance with the people of the continent. The lives of our people will be improved and happier.
There is something I would like to ask of you. If you were to be named High King, I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Enon Mil Frichteman.
Of course. If I become High King, I would be glad to help you. You are Karant's Vignamri after all. If you really want to make sure that I win, you will need to seek the crown of the High Kings.
What is that?
It may only be a legend, but it is said that High Kings used to wear a very ancient crown. The first Guardian would have taken it to the grave. If someone were to wear it today, they would surely be chosen.
And where is the first Guardian's tomb located?
Somewhere not far from here, since he fought his last battle nearby. The entrance to his burial mound is said to be guarded by a Nadaig Magaman, the path that leads to it, marked by his spears, and its entrance by a large dead tree. But beware. The Nadaig will not let you enter without a fight. Anything else?
J'ai déjà entendu ce discours.
Nothing.
Hein.
I must go.
Bon. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Est-ce qu'on fait la quête? En même temps, c'est l'Ordo Luminis. Des connards. On peut les défoncer. Hein. Mais bon. Ça se fait pas non plus, quoi. Bon, on va chercher la couronne et on fait un des deux des nôtres. Et ça ne ferait pas un incident diplomatique. Bon, je crois qu'on n'est plus à ça près. Hein. On vient de buter leur roi. On a buté la moitié de la planète. Tout leur grand... C'est là, d'accord. Tous leurs grands Manitou, là, on les a tous butés, non? Je crois pas qu'on soit ça près. Mais bon, on va commencer effectivement par aller chercher la couronne. Je pense comme toi que c'est une meilleure idée de commencer par là. On verra après si on a besoin de se mettre des randrés dans la poche aussi ou pas. Allez, salut! Je suis pas du tout au bon endroit en fait. Je suis pas du tout au bon endroit en fait. La perdrix qui est toujours décédée. Tiens, encore des monstres qui servent à rien. Non, pas de potion. Tiens. La petite piqûre qui va bien. No need for more. So now to the right. Hein? C'est là. Mais oui, lui, je l'ai défoncé déjà, lui. Ou pas. Je suis presque certain que son grand tumulus pourrait nous en révéler beaucoup sur les créatures. Certains vieux natifs m'ont parlé d'un gigantesque squelette qui serait à l'intérieur. Si seulement je pouvais l'étudier. Ce Naidai Magamen a finalement emporté mon brave garde du corps. Je ferai en sorte que sa veuve ait une belle pension. Il s'est battu comme un lion et m'a confié sa rapière avant de mourir. Selon lui, j'aurai une chance de me sortir vivant d'une attaque de cette bête si j'empoisonnais cette lame et frappais vivement. Bon, j'étais persuadé de l'avoir buté lui déjà, mais apparemment non. Coucou! Oh, salaud! Il a une sacrée portée. Oh. Pourquoi il veut plus se téléporter là? Ah. Drink a potion. Oula. Désolé les gars. Ah, tu ne mourras pas si facilement. Aïe. Bon ok, ça va, tu m'as eu. Et moi, je vais te buter. Toujours pas. Bon. C'est l'heure d'utiliser le flingue. Hein. Fragment d'os du Seigneur des Plaines. Ok. Note. coffre, no nothing. Let's go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Alors là où il y a de la bestiole. Ah oui, c'est vrai que du coup j'ai plein de compétences. On en était où? Je sais plus. Qu'est-ce que je fabriquais? Bon, peu importe. Ah. Sauf que par là, je crois que je peux pas passer. Hein. Eh oui. Donc on va passer de l'autre côté. Des squelettes, mais il n'y a pas d'ennemis. Ça paraît bizarre ça. Salut les bestioles. Ah, laisse-moi. Meilleur quand on va se bloquer comme ça. Oups. Oupsie. Oui. Bien sûr, oui. Alors là, je pourrais pas y aller de nouveau, donc on continue à gauche. Ouh. Ça fait peur. Ah. Ouais, j'ai comme dans l'idée que ça va pas se marcher comme ça. Ah! Merde!
Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders. And you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for
Eh
as well?
merde.
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so? Do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Dertere is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
Bon. On va commencer par lui parler.
If I give you the crown, you shall be named High Queen. What will you do with this power?
You have already shown to all that you are not like the other Renaigse. I will not hide from you the truth. Teofradi does not want to welcome your people. They toy with us, take without returning, kill and pillage. I will unite my people and cast all of the Monesenaig into their ocean wagons. They
Si je
will
lui donne
go
pas, je
and
pense que je vais
pillage
devoir la
elsewhere.
buter. Alors.
You want the crown so you can more easily rid yourself of my presence afterwards.
If you give it to me, you will become our Karants. And we do not chase away our Karanten. And also, you are on Manawi. You are bonded to this land, not to theirs, no?
I have come here looking for this crown because I need the help of the next High King. I must meet Enon Milfrictiman to ask him to heal my people.
Are you sure that they are your people? Very well. It is a very great honor you ask of me. But you took great risks in order to obtain it. If you give me the crown, I will open the sanctuary to you. You may speak to Enon Milfrictiman. I swear this to you.
Je sais pas quoi faire. J'ai peur que si je la bute, les autres me disent ouais non mais tu es en train de fracasser tout le monde, dégage. Ah, finalement on aurait dû faire l'autre mission avant, hein. On aurait pu buter du prêtre à la con. Mais d'un autre côté, c'est le début de la fin avec elle, même si elle n'a pas tort. Ouais, mais en même temps, c'est leur île aussi, hein. D'ailleurs, tous les chemins mènent à elle d'un côté. Ouais. Ouais. Ah, parce que bon... On est venu là comme des sagouins à plusieurs reprises pour essayer de les piller, on a fait des esclaves, on les a butés... Au bout d'un moment, bon... Ah, je pense que je vais lui donner. Allez.
Very well. It is yours. But I hope you will remember what I have done. I helped you so that you will help me in return.
I thank you. You are from this day a friend of Vedluk and of our warriors. And I always honor words given to Karams. We will meet again at Dorkhad Ganador for the great choosing. Kwawalam Seg, Karans.
Est-ce qu'on a fait le bon choix? On verra. Par là, il y a quoi? Tiens. J'ai enfin réussi à rentrer dans le tumulus, mais hélas, le gardien a réussi à m'infliger une blessure sérieuse. Qu'importe. Je m'en occuperai plus tard. Ce tombeau est si fascinant. Moi qui pensais que les gardiens que j'ai pu observer étaient grands, j'étais bien loin du compte. Le squelette qui se trouve là est encore plus gigantesque. Quelle créature ce devait être quand il était encore en vie? Selon ce que j'ai compris des natifs, ce gardien serait le premier à être apparu, et il s'agirait en réalité du roi de l'île, des temps jadis, qui se serait transformé en cette créature pour repousser un ennemi venu de la mer. C'est évidemment une légende, mais mes observations m'amènent à penser qu'il y a une part de vrai dans tout ça. Ces bêtes ont été des hommes et des femmes avant de se métamorphoser par un procédé qui m'échappe. Ma blessure s'est infectée, et je n'ai pas de quoi la soigner ici. Quel dommage. J'aurais tant aimé finir cet ouvrage. J'espère que quelqu'un trouvera mes notes et poursuivra mon œuvre. Adieu, professeur. Ce fut un plaisir. Ah ouais, du coup, si je passe par là, que je bute la dernière bestiole à la con là. Salut! Oh, pourquoi il s'arrête là? C'est horrible cette arme de merde qui sert à rien. Ah, puis en même temps, depuis le début, j'ai toujours pris la ligne de défense des natifs. Alors... Au moins, je reste fidèle à ce que j'ai fait. Hein. Alors, le camp le plus proche. Le camp le plus proche. J'aurais fait du dégât quand même hein, sur cette île. Même si c'était pas toujours ce que j'ai cherché à faire, loin de là. Par moment, c'est un peu laissé emporter et on a fait le ménage. Du coup, ils ont bien le droit d'avoir un peu une paix, hein. Il est où le camp? Par là. Oups. Bah. Pas lui? Si on regardait le radar. Et puis de toute façon elle avait chopé la couronne d'Erne donc ça revient au même. Bah là dans l'ordre dans laquelle on a fait les quêtes, oui, effectivement. Ah c'était soit je la butais, pourquoi je suis arrivé ici? C'est pas du tout là que je voulais aller, c'est pas grave. Soit je la butais. Ouais du coup sa quête on s'en fiche. Ouais quoique ça peut être rigolo à faire. Quelle heure il est? 22h10. On devrait avoir le temps. Alors reprenons. Quoi? Comment ça je peux pas voyager? Comment ça je peux pas voyager? C'est quoi cette affaire? Laissez-moi partir, bande de salauds! Il y a une zone que j'ai pas explorée, moi. Qu'est-ce à dire que ceci? Du coup, j'étais en train de déblatérer, mais je ne sais plus sur quoi. Ah oui, l'ordre des quêtes. Du coup, je pense si on avait fait l'autre quête, on n'aurait pas eu à se fight avec elle. Du coup, on n'aurait pas eu... Ah bah on peut plus partir, d'accord. Je pense qu'on n'aurait pas eu besoin de combattre et du coup on aurait pu choisir à qui donner la couronne. Mais là vu qu'on a choisi d'aller chercher la couronne en premier. On va monter... ouais. Allô? Merci. Je Je compte sur toi, hein, Deirdre.
I've been waiting for you. I've got the crown. The council will soon unite. I must go and win. Thank you for giving it to me in the end. You are a Carant now. Have no fear. I keep my promises.
Very well. Glendan, my friend. Ouch. La vache. À un moment, j'ai pu bouger. J'ai le dos niqué. Alors? Ta gueule un peu, non? Bon. Ben voilà, c'est fait. Hi Queen, hello.
Congratulations, Deirdre. Teirfredi now has a High Queen who will be strong enough to defend it. I hope you haven't forgotten the promise you made me.
Don't be afraid, Carants. I know the value of a promise, and I have not forgotten your help. But according to tradition, I must go and see Enon Milfrichteman on my own first. Meet me at the entrance to the sanctuary in 2 days, and I will get you inside. I will have had enough time to imbue myself with the strength of Teirfredi.
Thank you, Deirdre. I'll be there.
Every one of us will be praying during these 2 days for Enon Milfrichteman to bless our chosen one. But we don't have to stay here and do nothing. We can go somewhere else if you want.
S'occuper d'autres missions. Non, bah non. J'ai plus d'autres missions. Hein.
There you are, Carants.
How was the encounter?
Good. Enon Milfrichteman has filled my heart with strength. As I expected, he warned me about the threat the Renaigse are posing for our island. But go. He is expecting you. Stay on the right-hand path and do not turn back. They say those who turn back awaken the guardians of the sanctuary.
Ah. On va pas se retourner alors, hein. On va quand même regarder à quoi ça ressemble. On connaît non plus. Beau. Bon, pas content le volcan, hein. Il fait rien, mais il est pas content quand même. Oula. Il fait tout noir. Je vais regarder un peu la vue. Mais... Passer la séquence, bah non, pas du tout en fait. Quoi? Calme-toi. Ah.
And so the child that was taken has returned, the flesh of meilleur. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call en on mir Frichtimen. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Milfrichtemen. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly.
What do you mean?
They could be taught by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantine. You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all followers. Flee, or you will be their victims.
Oh shit.
I saw a Renaigse fleeing the sanctuary. The Monasenaig must have slipped past you. Enon Milfrichtemen cannot have been pleased about it. Did he still give you the answers you were looking for?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It is actually some kind of poisoning, and it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
So, the Renaigse would be the cause of their own deaths. If they weren't on the verge of doing the same thing to our island, I would be applauding. In terms of the antidote, Enon mil frichtimen is often difficult to understand. Ask Donegad.
Thank you, Deirdre. I must dwell on it.
You look like you bit into a bitter fruit. Did you learn anything else?
Yes. But I would like to verify something before I tell you about it.
Fine. You know where to find me once you are done. Quawalam seg, Karants.
Goodbye.
All right. It does not look good for Constantine.
My fair cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, Your Excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the Guard.
We aren't sure, but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Byrne is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
No.
Dear allies, knowing that you are in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. And regarding sending my cousin, she's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for her life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find the time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We are so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to her.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Ouais, c'est ça, ouais.
Constantine.
My adorable cousin, I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Melfrichteman.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earned the trust of the Pretender, who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Deirdre, the queen of the village of Vedlug. She's quite the radical warrior, but she's a strong leader.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree. As strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed. That his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Yes. Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
Non, c'est bon.
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
My fair cousin. Oh. Oui, j'ai même pas vu. Bon. Tu parles. Bientôt fini. Et je peux toujours aller buter l'Andoluminis. Hein. Bon bah go à San Mateus. On va aller voir à quel point ils se font exterminer à cause de ce que j'ai fait. Ouais, j'ai Petrus dans l'équipe. Il y aura dans l'équipe, donc a priori. Et tout bon. Alors. Hop. Ah. Ok. Passe pas grand chose sur votre place, hein, les gars. Hey, salut, vieille Mick.
Lady de Sardet, seeing you is a genuine relief.
Your emissary informed us that you were in need of our help.
Indeed. She must have told you that we were being attacked.
We are sustaining the relentless assaults of furious animals, which some people believe to be sent by the demons of the island.
Some people? So you're not certain that's the case?
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible for the Malicor. I became more cautious, but no matter where these attacks come from, our men are becoming exhausted. One of our outposts to the east has sent us a distress message. They won't hold much longer. I beg you, you must go to their aid. Maybe they can help you find out where these beasts come from.
I will go there to meet them. I hope to make it in time.
I am infinitely grateful, Your Excellency. You have proved your efficiency many times already. I am certain you will put an end to this.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Naturally.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
I have come to inform you of the existence of a secret camp, created by the Inquisitors of the Ordo Luminis. From what we know, they abduct natives and take them there to torture them, and convert them by force. And those who refuse to renounce their faith, despite their suffering, are shot in cold blood.
How does the Inquisition still dare to take action? You'd think that what happened to them because of their overzealous ways would have taught them a lesson. In any case, if the natives came to you to complain, we must intervene.
In that case, we should act fast, Your Eminence. Because one of these native clans is getting ready for an assault. They managed to find the camp and are gathering their troops.
I implore you to dissuade them, Your Excellency. It is our duty to fix this situation. I wouldn't want the natives to think that we were letting them suffer without doing anything. Since you seem to know all the details of this matter, will you agree to lead my troops?
You want me to lead the offensive on this bastion of the Inquisition?
Yes. Of course, you would be leading a troop of guards, which I will immediately put at your disposal. Go to the barracks and show this mandate to the quartermaster. He will ensure that you are provided with the men you need. As for me, I pray the Enlightened will guide you in this terrible task.
En soi, c'est bizarre que j'ai encore cette quête en fait. Hein. Ouais. Passer par la gauche. Ah non, c'est là, c'est bon. Ah. Aïe.
Take a potion.
Oh, calme-toi, Micheline. Alors, reprenons la route. Intendant.
And what can I do for you?
Here. The Mother Cardinal gave me this mandate for you to supply me with some troops.
Everything looks perfectly in order. May I ask you what this is about?
Some members of the Ordo Luminis built a camp to convert the natives by force. Her Eminence wishes to put an end to what could lead to a war between Thélème and the natives.
I see.
It was high time someone put an end to the dangerous zealousness of these Inquisitors. I will order the men I have here to assemble in the courtyard. Do not worry. I will send you my best. I just need to explain the mission to them, and they'll be on their way. And... Soldiers! The Mother Cardinal is sending you to fight under the orders of Her Excellency, de Sade. You will have to put an end to the crimes committed by the Inquisition in a nearby fort. I expect you to obey the orders of Her Excellency without question. For Teleme, for the Guard, fight with honor!
Comrades, pack your bags. We're leaving at once.
Fight with honor!
For the coin and the enlightened.
Ok. Fait comme ça les gars. Ça marche. Sortie ça? C'est une sortie ça. Je suis où? Oh c'est bon, c'est la sortie. Je perds la boule. Alors. Ça c'est aider l'avant-poste de machin truc bidule chouette. Ouais. Ok. Eh merde. Il faut arrêter là, vous servez à rien les gars. Ils cherchent toujours à m'attaquer, ils sont toujours pulvérisés. C'est ça que ça serait pratique un cheval quoi, histoire de gagner un peu de temps. Mais c'est de communiquer avec tout le monde. Ouais, c'est par là. Salut les moches. Ah mais il reste encore un. Tu crois tuer sur qui toi? T'es un fada toi. Il croit pouvoir tirer comme ça sur mes potes. C'est un fou.
We're almost at the camp of the Solasser. Should we wait here for the moon to rise?
Yeah, sure, yes, why not?
Our men are ready, Your Excellency. They're awaiting your orders.
Perfect. Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the element of surprise. Let's make good use of it.
Understood, Your Excellency. We'll be discreet.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better overview of this fort.
So, this is the place where the Ordo Luminis stain their hands with blood. May they be struck by the enlightened.
There's no turning back. I hope that you are all ready. Most of their troops seem to be outside, as if they sense we are coming. The prisoners are most likely inside, in some basement perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
Most of the fighting will take place outside. The priests are at a disadvantage in confined spaces.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
What are your orders, Your Excellency?
We're behind the
On
camp where
fonce
there
dans
are
le
fewer
tas, on les
guards.
zigouille.
Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct 2 near-simultaneous assaults. The first, larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can and use the opportunity to search the building. Once you have eliminated the troops in the front of the building, focus on the right wing.
At your orders. Should we keep a few men here to catch any potential runners?
Indeed, an excellent suggestion. Are you ready for the assault?
We're
Absolutely.
ready, Your Excellency.
In that case, conduct the assault as soon as you are in position.
Protect me in this battle! Magic is running out! Take a potion!
Ils sont costauds
Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them.
les prêtres à la con.
We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells. I don't have the key.
Ce registre liste les captifs qui ont été détenus dans le camp. Ils n'y sont pas inscrits par leur nom, mais ils sont juste décrits et leur âge approximatif est indiqué. Le traitement qu'ils ont subi est également noté, ainsi que le fait qu'ils aient été convertis ou rendus à la lumière. Ces derniers sont de loin les plus nombreux. Ah, toujours des gens bien.
Wait here for now. We are still fighting outside.
Ah, attends, quoi? Coucou. Et là, la porte est fermée, je suis enfermé, je peux plus sortir, game over. La fin de merde après toutes ces heures. Et qui toi?
May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Non. Nothing here. Aïe. Bon, combien lui? T'arrives. Livre de compte. Le livre de compte liste toutes les dépenses réalisées par l'Ordo Luminis, notamment celles qui concernent le camp secret, sa construction et son fonctionnement. Ah, des gens tellement bien. Je suis fan. Il est censé y avoir encore des trucs ici. Ah oui. Allez, salut. Oh. Ouh, il a piqué lui, salaud. Liste d'inquisiteurs impliqués dans l'affaire du camp secret. Ce carnet est sans doute destiné aux gardes du camp liste tous les inquisiteurs ayant droit d'entrer dans le camp secret. Le nom du père Claudius y figure ainsi que d'autres noms dont la plupart vous sont inconnus, mais qui intéresseraient sûrement la mère cardinale.
Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
What the fuck? Ah mais... Pourquoi il me dit que je dois monter et descendre? Salut!
Your magic is running out. Take the potion.
How awful. His prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
Soldier. Ah, c'est pas une sortie par là. Ah merde. Bon. Voyons voir l'équipement que j'ai qui ne me sert à rien. Ah ouais, j'en ai de la merde, hein. Alors, j'ai quoi? J'ai ça. Jeter, yes. Allez hop, c'est bon. On peut courir. Le feu de camp, il est là,
How did the
nickel.
battle go for you?
Your plan was successful, Your Excellency. We won a resounding victory.
Congratulations. We were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive. I would like for you to escort them to the closest village.
At your command, Your Excellency.
Once this is done, you can return to your garrison. And do not worry. The Mother Cardinal will be informed of your valor in combat.
Il est là-haut, putain. Donc, ouais. Par rapport à ça... Ah, mais c'est parce qu'ils sont à J3. Ok. Oh, ah, une cadence de tir 1, ça m'intéresse pas. En vrai, on s'en fiche. chier. On va rester sur le style et pas les perfs. Comme les bots d'ailleurs. Tac tac tac, du coup je suis descendu à 405, je suis chargé quand même hein. Niveau coup, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Régène magie, mais il faut une volonté 3, j'ai pas, volonté 2, j'ai pas, volonté 1 non plus, comme ça au moins on est bien. Non, c'est pas ça que je veux, merci. Ouais non, je peux pas faire les chapeaux en vrai. Toujours j'arrêterai de me tromper de bouton. Alors, où est-ce que je dois aller? Nope, on va faire ça du coup. Je suis... Laissez-moi passer. Bonjour.
You shouldn't stay here. We're sustaining terrible attacks.
Oui, je sais, c'est pour ça que je suis là.
To be crazy. They already killed several of my soldiers.
We're here to help you.
Are you the backup? We were starting to lose hope. I must admit that I was praying for more soldiers, but any help is welcome. We're under attack every night, and we've already lost a lot of men. At this rate, we won't survive another night.
Don't worry. We'll do everything in our power to make sure that you do.
You still have some time to prepare, before these beasts attack again.
C'est le temps jusqu'à la nuit, bien sûr.
Let's wait.
On n'a pas le temps, nous.
Ready, weapons? There they are!
Ah ouais, elles sont balèzes les bestioles. Ah, elles sont carrément balèzes les bestioles. Et hop. Encore. Ah, t'es au malin. Elle est chiante l'étoile au milieu de l'écran là. Putain, il en reste encore. Il en reste toujours en fait. Allez. Usons un peu ces 225 munitions. Good night. Troisième vague. Ouais. Allez go. Fais-le les gars là, que vous foutez. Encore une? Non, c'est
We
bon.
have succeeded. Bravo, soldiers. We have resisted. Thank you, Excellency.
Je t'en prie, tout le plaisir est pour moi.
Happened had you not helped us. My troops and I owe you a hearty drink.
Ça fait le tour des cadavres, on est bon? Allez, chef, parle-moi.
Thanks for your help. You are an extraordinary fighter.
Thank you, thank you.
The outpost would have undoubtedly fallen tonight.
If these attacks are always this violent, even with our support, it won't hold much longer. We must uncover the origin of these attacks.
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men 2 days ago in the hope that they would find out where the attacks came from. And first and foremost, why they are attacking. But I haven't heard from them since. I'm afraid I might have sent them to their death.
Could you at least tell me which way they went? I might be able to track them.
They followed a trail going north of a place the natives call the Woods of Lightning.
Thank you, officer. I will do everything in my power to find them. Until then, try to hold on.
You be careful. Goodbye. Greetings.
Quoi? Non, mais tais-toi. Ok. Allez, en avant. Suivons la trace.
We are in Daedra's territory. You know what she thinks of Berenigse. I hope she isn't behind those attacks.
À mon avis, oui. Vous l'avez dit, hein? Toi. Viens voir, toi. C'est vrai que si je mets ça, je peux soigner. Hop. Tous ces trucs à la con. Tout foutre dans le coffre, j'ai pas cherché à comprendre. Inventaire. Ah merde, attends, mais j'ai des super épées en fait. Là, ma demain, ma agilité 5. Oui, effectivement, non, c'est pas possible ça. Dégâts d'armure 25, 24, sinon c'est la même chose. Tac, allez, tout ça, ça dégage. Nope. Nope. Ça, je la garde en cas de coup dur uniquement. Ouais. Quand même pas dégueulasse, hein. 28 d'armure, 37% d'équilibre, je passe à 101% d'équilibre. Je sais pas trop comment ça serait possible, mais pourquoi pas. Du coup, ça vire. Ça vire. Et on va le garder, on garde, ça vire, oups. Et enlever un en trop, évidemment. eu des notes. Elle est où? Elle est là. Pas une tenue note avec... je sais pas ce que j'en ai foutu du coup. J'avais une tenue note avec du crochetage en plus. Pas bien grave. Et je suis descendu à 198. C'est-il pas magnifique? Allez, on se casse. Onnen men friktimen. Ouais, calme-toi. Je suis dans une nouvelle zone ou quoi? Coucou.
If we want to follow the tracks of those soldiers, my child, I think we should go to the northeast.
Saloperie de cracheur de gerbe. Je vais vous apprendre à me gerber dessus comme ça. Vous. Eh ben vas-y. Alors c'est donc ici que je dois trouver quelque chose. Eh, j'ai bientôt passé un niveau encore. Hein. Ah, et là c'est la merde. Aïe. Ah, t'es du malin.
This man will die if we don't do something about it.
C'est le pouvoir de Onmel Elfrichtimen. Oh, un coffre. Vous n'avez pas la clé, crochetez. Vous n'avez pas les compétences. Ça devient chiant. Elle est censée être où la clé? Ouais, bon, on va le soigner.
What happened? You saved me. Thank you. I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
Your officer sent us. He told us that you were looking for the origin of these attacks.
And we found it. We followed the beast's trail and it led us to a large glade east of here. You'll find raised stones there, the ones which are worshipped by the islanders. There was a creature there, a beast so large and so ferocious. I've never seen anything like it. That's what must have been attracting the animals. We wanted to kill it, but it prevailed. All my comrades fell in battle against it. I fled. I had to inform the lieutenant.
And you were right. Don't worry. We'll take care of it now.
We took some notes and we drew a map as we progressed. It may be of use to you. Everything is in that chest over there. Here. Take the key.
Ah, bah merci. Note des éclaireurs. Nous avons progressé sur la piste des bêtes jusqu'à atteindre les environs de Vedlug. Il est probable que ce soit les hérétiques qui vivent là qui les ont envoyés vers nous. Nous nous sommes trompés, les bêtes ne viennent pas de ce village. Nous avons trouvé des traces bien plus loin qui remontaient vers le cœur de l'île. La piste mène plus à l'est, les créatures y sont plus nombreuses, et nous entendons de grands cris. C'est sûrement là que se trouve la source des attaques. Nous avons aperçu une créature gigantesque. C'est elle qui attire les bêtes et les envoie vers nous. C'est un véritable démon. Nous allons tenter d'en venir à bout. Ah bah salut éclaireur. Let's go! Avant... Non, c'est bon. Éclairé. Tout va bien. Ici, par contre... Ah! Nouveau plein de bestioles à la con. Pourquoi? Ah bah non du coup, ça sert à rien ce que j'ai fait là. Ah mais c'est pas vrai. J'ai fait de la merde. Et mercredi. Non mais oh, tu vas te calmer toi. Elles sont tellement plus violentes ces bestioles là. Rien à voir. Les combats ils étaient useless. Eux par contre... Waouh. Dans le tour. Allez. Bien évidemment qu'on va aller chercher le coffre. 4 pièces d'or. Bien évidemment que ça servait à rien d'aller chercher le coffre. Oh, un camp. Alors dans le doute, hein, voilà. Donc il faut qu'on bute la bestiole qui est ici. Elle est où? Elle est là-bas. Oh. Ah ouais. Ah, faut que je l'évite plus tard que ça. Hein. Oui, je sais, merci. Quoi? Quoi? Aïe. Chaque fois. Oh. Ah. Mais oh là là, quand il esquive pas dans la bonne direction, c'est horrible aussi. Hein. Putain, c'est pas vrai. Ouf. Oh chiotte. Non, c'est bon. Ouais, on va prendre une autre potion dans le doute. C'est horrible, il faut vraiment bien timer l'esquive, sinon on est mort. Hein. Ouf. Pourquoi des fois elle veut pas faire esquive, on sait pas. Aïe, ah non c'est bon. Allez, 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 allez. Yes. Ça. Putain.
It was this creature who was leading the animals. It looks like a guardian, but its skin is strange, covered with ulcers, as if it was sick. That could explain its change in behavior, but not the intelligence with which these attacks were led.
Salle de mémoire. 5, ça sert à rien. Bon, visiblement il n'y a pas un coffre ou quoi que ce soit. Hein. D'accord, qu'il y a... Ouais, du coup j'ai 2 points. J'ai 2 points. Est-ce que je prends une arme à impact à une main? Est-ce que je débloque les grenades? En vrai les grenades, on s'en fiche un peu. Hein. Vas-y. Rien, mais c'est pas grave. Là on est bon, ok. Alors la carte. Ouais, là, oups. Là visiblement il y a un chemin qu'on a Pas vu. Donc on va aller explorer. Comme ça, on aura vu toute la carte. Hop là, stop. Tu te calmes. Voilà. Ah bah non, du coup. Bah non, du coup. Et avec tout ça, il est 23h20. Et on a clairement pas terminé. Où est-ce que je dois aller? Ce qui veut dire... Bah, par contre, demain, j'ai vraiment envie de faire du Death Stranding. Donc ça, je le ferai. Et ça veut dire que mercredi, la soirée Lost Sphere eh ben, va se transformer en soirée GreedFall. Et comme ça, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, certainement, on pourra se faire tranquillement du Watch Dogs Legion.
I salute you.
Lady de Sardet.
What can I do for you?
You are back. I hear there are no more attacks. Once again, your help was a blessing. Did our troops survive?
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it is thanks to them that I was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party, hoping that they would be able to solve the problem.
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
His men died, alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Menaemon, a mountain guardian. But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers. And its behavior was different from the other guardians I've met.
Where could it have come from? And why did it send all these beasts after us?
I don't know. But someone must be behind all this. These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work of some creatures.
You are a woman of great ingenuity. I have no doubt that you will solve this mystery. At any rate, I am extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
We managed to dismantle the Ordo Luminis's camp, Your Eminence. And while we were there, we gathered proof of their exactions.
Those wretched fools! How dare they challenge me a second time? I will make sure that a decree is published so that their order is now forbidden on this island.
The guard served you well, and bravely followed your orders.
They will be thanked and rewarded for it. But it is to you, Your Excellency, that I express my deepest gratitude. Without your intervention, Teleme as a whole would have appeared as a monster in the eyes of the islanders.
It was my pleasure, Mother Cardinal.
May the Enlightened bless you.
Oui, oui, oui. May the Enlightened bless me. Pardon. Bien, monsieur, dame, comment dire? Je pense qu'on va rendre une visite à Deirdre. Lui dire que la mission s'est bien passée, qu'on n'a pas besoin d'elle. T'inquiète, Micheline, on gère.
What do you seek?
I have come to tell you that we have taken care of the Inquisitors and set the camp's prisoners free.
You thought we weren't capable of fighting the Soul Lesser and of freeing our people?
That's not it. I thought it was my duty to inform the woman who represents Thélème here of the situation. She's the commander of the Soul Lesser, and she was furious when she heard about their actions. She made a point of punishing them herself, and of having your people set free as a token of good faith.
I understand. She's proven a respectable queen. And you have proven an ally. I thank you for your help on Almanawi. From now on, you have our gratitude and our trust. From this day forward, you are a Garant of our clan. Anything more?
Non.
I need to be going.
Wawalem seg.
Wawalem sec, Deldre. Allure. Ta-ta-ta. « 23h20, ouais, on continue, c'est pas grave. Bon, le sommeil c'est surfait, tout le monde le sait. Voilà, ça c'est bien. La maison devant le grand bâtiment, t'es pas obligé de faire le tour de la ville.
Your Excellency, I'm very sorry, but I can't let you in. For safety reasons, people from Thélème are not tolerated at the palace. Do you understand?
Yes, of course. I'm so dangerous that I could attack the palace all by myself.
What? What the fuck? C'est ça ma maison? C'est ça ma maison? Bon, du coup, toi, Micheline. Tac. Ouais, non. Est-ce qu'avec Micheline ça va mieux? Ça va mieux avec Micheline.
Lady Desade, I've been hoping you would come.
Your Excellency, I heard news of the attacks against Hikmet.
We have had our differences, but none can deny your incredible efficiency. You must surely know that were we not desperate, I would not trouble you with this.
I'm listening.
Animals, creatures have been attacking us relentlessly. They throw themselves upon our defenses day and night. They do not even try to avoid our weapons, rushing as if to swamp us in infinite numbers. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue, the others die shredded by their claws. Please find the origin of these attacks and make them stop. If we cannot hold out, the entire population of Hikmet will be devoured.
San Mateus has fallen prey to the same tragic fate. The beasts were answering to a type of guardian we have never seen before. A guardian that has since died. Have the attacks subsided in Hikmet at all?
No, not at all. San Mateus is far from here. The origin of the attacks must be different. I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives.
The savages are certainly at the root of these evil attacks. Who else could have trained all of these creatures?
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. You must meet their officer, who will know how to guide you there. She's leading our troops in the outpost at the entrance to the city.
Very well. I shall depart immediately.
Be so kind as to keep me informed. This affair is driving me to madness.
I would like to broach a rather unpleasant subject. Your treachery.
I beg your pardon? I am at a loss for words.
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your servants, that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tiana Hakadactus to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You were even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tiana, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated. Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against her sovereign?
I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your sire. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive? What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchants should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. You have done a great service for me. Though there is something that bothers me. I was told that you met these savages and then let them go. They showed no mercy at all with your own merchants.
The congregation is not in conflict with these natives, and has no wish to begin one.
Your famous neutrality. Well then, you have solved the problem, and I would be discourteous to deny it.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe for our city. We have the means to repel these savages, but it will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If that were the case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it your mission to make them talk. We must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Ah ouais.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Du coup, j'ai encore des quêtes en plus. Pitié, j'ai besoin de finir le jeu. Ça n'empêche, du coup, il a une durée de vie assez impressionnante. Hein. Là, je dois facilement être à plus de 30 heures de jeu. Ouais. Ok, ouais. C'est quoi ça? Découvrir sont partis les éclaireurs. L'histoire principale. No! I won't come closer! Let me be! Let me be. Let me be. Let me be. Et je ne connais pas la suite des paroles. Oh! C'est le dernier moment, toi, mon salaud. Bon, ça pue pour le camp là, hein. Ça pue fortement pour le camp.
You managed to make it through. A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
Yes, we fought and defeated them. But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted. We killed some of them, but we were overrun. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers of this road.
Actually, that's why we're here. Governor Burren sent me. He wants us to find a group of trackers.
And I hope that he'd sent you as reinforcements. Silly me. It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect his bloody city. But you wanted to ask me something.
Bah, ils sont où du coup?
Like I said, Governor Burren is hoping that I can find a group of trackers with your help.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage sorcerers, no doubt.
Can you tell me which way they went?
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't tell you anything until I receive some help. You have to understand, I hope that these men are alive. They are also under my command. But those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're dropping like flies. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't be much left to protect the city. So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will have to help us first.
I understand that your situation is desperate. That you want to take care of what appears most urgent. But it is not simply about me saving a few men. It is about stopping these attacks once and for all. By getting to their root cause, I intend to put an end to it. And then any help you hope to receive won't be needed any longer.
You're right. I'm sorry, these attacks have made me lose my nerve. I don't know what I'm saying. They went towards the west, where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Donea Extragao?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks, so I sent my men to find their camp. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them, but now our survival depends on it.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I will try to find your man and put an end to all of this.
Good luck. And if my men are alive, send them back here, will you?
You can count on me.
Of course.
Could you tell me again what it is that you expect from me?
We were supposed to receive a shipment of ammunition and medicines, but we're still waiting for it. If you can bring it to me, we would at least be able to heal ourselves and have enough bullets to sustain these assaults.
Do you know where this material came from?
From your city, New Serene. The caravan transporting it was supposed to pass through here 2 days ago. It must have been attacked. But with a little bit of luck, its cargo should still be intact.
Very well. I will retrace the path. It shouldn't be too difficult to find it.
The 3 of you won't be able to bring the crates back by yourselves. 2 of my men will accompany you. Please, hurry. Without them, we're even less likely to hold.
We're departing right away. I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
So... Parler au capitaine, machin.
You've returned. So, have you found our cargo?
Sorry, Captain. Not yet.
Hurry up. I really don't know how long we can...
I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Simplement, on peut pas faire l'ordre qu'on veut. Alors, go!
Soldiers, are you the ones who were supposed to help me search for the caravan?
Yes, Your Excellency.
We're ready to leave as soon as you wish.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We'll follow you.
Let's go. Alors, combien de bestioles on va trouver?
Here, there are tracks of a heavy carriage. They must belong to our caravan.
Let's take a closer look.
What? Ah.
This looks like the place the carriage left the road. There are also some animal prints. They were being chased.
They must have tried to escape them by taking the small path.
Let's follow them.
Au lieu d'aller tout droit au campement qui est juste devant, ils se sont dit si on allait se perdre au milieu de nulle part.
You have witnessed the violence of the attacks we are sustaining. They must all be dead. I'm more worried about the potions. If
Merde. Est-ce qu'il est trop tard? Non, vous avez du mal.
The beasts who attacked it are still around. Be prepared.
They're all dead. They were torn to shreds.
But the cargo is still here, and it looks like it's in good condition.
As for the carriage, it's damaged. And without it, we'll have a hard time transporting this to the outpost. Do any of you know how to fix it?
There's a lot of work, but I should be able to do it. It'll take some time, though.
The beasts may come back at any moment. Make it quick.
I'm starting right away.
And don't worry. We'll protect you as long as necessary.
Ah. sûr. Ah putain, mais il y en a un planqué à l'avant. Bah alors mon gros, on est bugué? Le loot. Allez les gars, c'est reparti. Il y a toujours un qui est bugué dans cet arbre là-bas. Hein. Le loot. Alors, troisième vague. Merde. Oh. Allez, approche.
Yeah, I did what I could, but it should hold.
And now we'll have to drag it all the way to the outpost.
Let's depart before more beasts arrive.
Here you are. I don't know how to thank you. Our cargo has finally arrived. With this ammunition, we'll be able to hold back the assaults, and the medicines have already given a boost to 3 of my men.
It was not an easy task, so I'm pleased that all this has been useful to you.
Here, take this. This is all I can offer to thank you, but I give it gladly.
Thank you, Captain.
Thank you very much.
I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Ah, attends, faut que je lui parle des patrouilles là, je sais pas quoi. Ah, tais-toi.
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency.
Non.
I must go.
Goodbye, Your Ex.
Goodbye. See you later. Ah oui, d'accord. Retrouver les éclaireurs, ça perpète les mains en fait. Bon. Normalement on a fait une quête. On aura fait une quête. Ah, il y a encore des bestioles. Encore des bestioles. Allez, salut. M'agace, va. Et 1 mètre. Ah ouais. Bah salut les gars. Qu'est-ce que vous foutez là?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Are you the scout sent by the governor of Hikmet?
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to find you. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks. Have you discovered anything?
Yes. A camp of rebel savages. We suspected there was one around here, and we finally found it. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to her.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths, maybe hundreds. Why didn't you inform the governor?
Because I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
De toute façon, je vous aime pas. C'est des pourris. Et là, de nouveau, les mouvements de caméra me gênent d'un coup alors que j'ai joué toute la soirée. Oh non, vas-y, on trace. On useless ces bestioles. Ouais, grenade. Salut les copains, c'est encore moi. Tiens, il n'y a plus de corps. C'est étonnant, n'est-ce pas?
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmet and its outposts have been sustaining.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse? That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man crossing their path, as if they were enraged. They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
A similar thing was happening west of the island. The animals were led by some sort of guardian. It resembled a Nardaig Menamen, but its skin was black and covered in ulcers.
I have never seen a guardian that fits the description you've given. I don't think they exist.
Could a Doneigad have done this?
You're a typical Renaigse. You don't understand anything. The Nardaig are our ancestors. None of our people would make a Nardaig suffer, even if their heart was black and full of resentment.
And yet someone or something is making the beasts aggressive here as well. And we must find it.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want to stop this too?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come, follow me!
Bah alors, tu me crois maintenant? Ah oh, oh, il est violent lui oh. Damn it. Mais où tu tires? Voilà. Bon, c'est la merde là si tout le monde est mort, non? Quick come with me. Alors, 2 secondes, je me sèche la tête. Aïe. Je pensais avoir le temps, mais non. Ah. Putain, ils sont encore morts. Oula. Alors, comment on sent tout ça? Allez, viens me voir mon gros. Aïe. Aïe.
No idea. I'm sorry. It left me no choice.
You fought bravely and you did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
It resembled the other guardian I told you about. As if they had the same disease.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than beasts.
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last, the attack should stop now. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renaitse? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust you. You said you knew these people, and then we heard cries. And saw the giant creature attacking their camp. And we realized that it was this creature who was leading the beasts.
And you discovered that we weren't to blame.
Yes. I'm really sorry. We should go back to the outpost now.
They're in. If we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing this beast, so... Yes. We swear.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Darren. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this garden.
Qua awalem segrenaigse. And if you
Oh
find
non,
the
mais
one
là,
who's
oui,
behind
s'il te
all
plaît.
this, kill him.
Je crois que j'ai tout, hein. Ah, j'ai un point de compétence encore. Ah bah écoute, go. Ouais. On va peut-être voir s'il n'y a pas un coffre qui traîne, pardon. Voilà, il y a je sais pas quoi. Fiche, allez go. Ah, j'ai un point de talent aussi. Ah, c'est intéressant du coup. Ouais, bon, par contre, il n'y a rien. À mon avis, c'est le lien entre très cher cousin et Onelmen Frikstimen, ou je sais plus comment il s'appelle. Du coup, qu'est-ce qu'on prend ici? Agilité 3, ouf, constitution 4. Puissance 5. Si jamais on trouve une grosse bague, on pourra la mettre. Ensuite, vigueur niveau 3 ou charisme? Charisme plutôt. Il y a besoin de faire des négociations de nouveau. Niveau quête. Continuer l'aventure principale, l'attaque d'Hikmet. Bon, bah on va terminer ça du coup. En avant toute. Allez go. Salut Mev. Mev comme m'évanouit. Dame m'évanouit. Ouais non mais on s'en tape les gars, allez on trace. Tac tac tac. Ah, laissez-moi partir. Lac de ses morts. Allez, on va terminer cette mission. Et du coup, je me demande combien il y a de missions encore, parce que là, ça commence à... Ah, ce soir, on a fait un stream de 4 heures. J'étais même pas sûr de finir la soirée, en vrai. Tellement que je pensais être proche proche de la fin. Et là en fait je me dis que pas du tout. Il va me falloir encore un bon moment.
Have you been informed?
I've been told, yes, that the attacks have ceased. Hikmet has been saved, thanks to you. Was it the natives, as I suspected?
No.
No, they were not the cause, and were also victims of the attacks. Their losses were great. The animals answered to the call of a guardian, whose behavior was totally unlike the others. Exactly like the one who led the attacks against San Mateus.
These creatures normally protect the natives, answering their call. Why did this one attack them? Are you certain one tribe is not attempting to dominate the others?
I don't think so. The Guardian looked sick. No native would treat such a creature like that. There's no doubt that someone is behind these attacks, but currently I have no idea who it might be.
I suspect you will lead the investigation and unravel the mystery, as is your custom. While waiting, take this. It's nothing much, but consider it a gift to thank you for your help. Without you, the population of Hikmet would have suffered terribly.
Thank you. I'm happy to have helped you avoid a massacre, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Nope.
I have to go.
Farewell, man.
Farewell. Qu'est-ce que la quête nous dit? Parler à Constantin. Ouais, mais non. Du coup, nous, on va aller faire ça, plutôt. Enfin, par contre, il est minuit. Si je veux pouvoir me lever et travailler un minimum demain, il va falloir que j'aille me coucher. Non, laisse-moi tranquille. Donc, ce qu'on va faire, on va aller se présenter devant le capitaine Reinfield, ou je sais plus comment s'appelle la madame là. Et puis, on continuera la quête. Et qui sait la suite de l'histoire, et non plus la fin, parce que j'y crois de moins en moins. Dès mercredi. J'espère que mercredi on arrivera à la mener à terme.
Respectfully, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Governor Burren asked me to investigate the abductions the rebels told us about. If we could find the origin and free their comrades, I'm sure they would stop their attack. I need to locate and speak with the other rebels. Do you know where they could be?
No, they don't attack often. I fear they're gathering their forces.
Captain, the patrol we sent to the west has not returned yet.
I may have spoken too quickly, Your Excellency. Although it might still be possible that our men are just delayed.
Perhaps you would allow me to search for them. Maybe they crossed paths with the rebels.
Corporal, do you know which way the patrol went?
Of course, Captain.
You will lead, His Excellency, in hope that our men are still alive.
At your command, Captain. Your Excellency, find me at the entrance of the camp when you're ready to start.
Ok, bah on fera ça. Hein. Sur ce, braves gens, je vous dis bonne soirée, à bientôt pour de nouvelles aventures de Sardesque. Et rendez-vous demain pour du Death Stranding. Ah, ciao, bye bye.